How's it going, YouTube? Yeah, Pat Mac here, coach of the Sacramento Saints, playing in week 4 of the UPBA up against Dr Slaking, coach of the Forest Green Snovers. You can see our team up above, their team down below. Both teams range in speed order, of course, as well as the 6 Pokemon that we are bringing, and the 6 Pokemon that I think Dr Slaking is going to bring to our match. So part of our game plan is going to revolve around having Scarf Pissimian. I may try to go like really aggressive if I can get hazards up and try to like look to hazard stack him, and if he brings defog, then I can try to use that to my advantage. So maybe play a little risky with the Pissimian, but we'll kind of see how the game plays out. But if we can get a Scarf boost with Defiant, like close combat hits, like some of the things that resist it, hits those Pokemon really hard. And then Expert Belt. So we have Latios, who has good enough coverage to hit, I think it's every Pokemon. I'd have to look at the, like, what Pokemon are weak to what and whatnot. But I think with the move coverage that I have on Latios, I think we hit every Pokemon for super effective coverage. Oh, except for the Tapu Koko, but I think we hit everything else, which is kind of crazy to be able to hit so many different Pokemon for super effective damage. And then sub on our Dialga. I have a very bulky Dialga for this match, and I'm just looking to sub on something and like making it difficult for them to break my sub and just get chip damage on different Pokemon that way. So I think it's going to be pretty strong against his team. Yeah, I'm looking forward to using it here. So anyway, we'll see what 6 he decides to bring here in just a moment. Okay, here we are in the match, and okay, it's pretty close to what I was expecting. There's no Como. Okay, I thought Como is just like in general a strong Pokemon, but I didn't think it actually looked that great against me. It looks like he has Obstagoon, which that Pokemon, yeah, hits really hard. So definitely scared of that one. And then the other one that I have to fix here is Clawitzer is a Jellicent instead. Okay, and I thought there was a chance that that Pokemon came here as well. I just thought it looked fairly strong against my team. Okay, so how do I want to play this match, or at least what do I want to start with? I think a Primarina start is kind of good against most stuff except the Tapu Koko. Is there something I want to do differently about that? If it's Tapu Koko, then I think I mean, I have good switch-ins as Tapu Koko, so maybe that's not that big a deal. But if it's, yeah, I think this is probably okay. I don't feel super excited about this lead, but I don't know if I can necessarily change it in the amount of time that I have left. So good luck, have fun over to Dr. Slaking. Should be a good game. We'll see what he decides to lead with. Yeah, I think Pissimian might have been a better lead, just because I would get some good momentum that way. And I think it would be fairly good against most things that could have started. Coco makes Lintini. Oh, okay, I'm actually really happy about this lead. I think I might actually just Moonblast. Because I have a feeling that something else is going to come in instead of this Mon. I even don't hate a Training Kiss. Although, if he goes into Jellicent, do I want to just... I could also just like flip turn straight up. Okay, this is actually more... Yeah, let's just Moonblast. Oh, that's fine. I have a feeling it's going to be like U-turn into Jellicent. I think that makes the most amount of sense to me. He just Bolt Strikes. Okay, well, that's not good. That is not at all what I wanted to see. And just straight up dead. Okay, does that give me any info? Yeah, that's got to be banded. Yeah, that has to be banded. Okay. In that case, I think I can go just straight up into Dialga. Ooh, okay, or I can go here and just look to break with this Mon. Dang. Okay, banded actually kind of sucks because I would have liked to have kept that one around for a little bit longer. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna go into Mach here. Yeah, and just make sure Yeah, that has to be banded in order for it to do that much damage. I think... What does this switch into this mon? I don't even know. I kind of want to just Thunderbolt, though. Yeah, I think I'm just going to Thunderbolt. I think Corbinite's the most likely switch in. Losing Primarina right off the bat like that is a little unfortunate, because I think I had... I think it was fairly important where I wanted to be doing this game. Okay, this spawn switching is fine. Yeah, because a Thunderbolt will still deal good damage for this game. Leftovers on this mon. I think I just go into Dr. Isley. I think that makes the most amount of sense here. And then we play out the rest of the game from here. Yeah, let's do that. Probably like a Shadow Ball is my guess would come out here. Recover. Okay, that makes sense too. I think I just want to go for like spikes. Or Leech Seed. I actually like Leech Seed a little bit more. Yeah, I'm gonna go Leech Seed here. Let's see what he decides to go into. What is that? Corbinite. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. So Leech Seed just gets some like nice damage on this one. This is gonna let me go into Toaster, I think. I'm expecting a U-turn though. Could I stay in? That's kind of an interesting choice. If he goes U-turn, then what do I go into from there? I could go into Passimian here. That's a very aggressive play, but it might actually be worth it. Because I don't think... Well, if he Brave Birds, then I don't want to take that hit. Yeah, let's just go Toaster then. If he does attack me, so be it, but I'm pretty sure he U-turns here. But if he reads me going for an attack, yeah, he U-turns. Then he could have stayed in and attacked. But not likely because he was sleep-seated. Yeah, I wonder if I should have just respected the Victini Bolt Strike option straight up. But now I know it's banded, which is at least good information to have. I actually don't have that great a switch into this mon, so yeah, we're just gonna Nasty Plot. So I'll Nasty Plot, and then Stored Power, I believe, does quite a bit of damage. See what they decide to go for. I think with a Nasty Plot I can do quite a bit of damage with this mon though, so that's part of the game plan here. I know I'm faster now. He has Poison Jab. Okay. Can I kick this hit? Jesus. Oh my gosh. Okay, is that banded? Like, or it's probably not, right? It's probably just Life Orb. Wait, hold on a second. How is that doing that much damage? Is this also just straight up banded? I shouldn't have taken that much. Okay, well, I'm gonna go for a Stored Power. I didn't think I have to. Dang, he's doing a really good job of breaking through my team. But the, yeah, that was so much. What the heck? Because I'm looking at, like, Life Orb Adamant. It doesn't do that much damage. But Banded does. Dang, that's crazy. Okay, so he has double banded Pokemon, potentially. Or at least just looking at what calcs look like, at least. We'll see if that's true or not. Yeah, he swaps. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, that really makes me think it's banded. This Stored Power is not going to do very much damage to this mon. Pain Splitting would have been kind of cool, but here we are. We aren't going to be able to do that. So I think I just have to pick another sack, which is probably this mon, to be honest. And then I think I have to try to go for something else here. What do I even do? The double banded options are pretty hard for my team to deal with. I guess I could do... Yeah, U-turn probably KOs. Yeah, U-turn KOs. Okay, so we have Bikini picking up Light Force as well. So picks up the KO on Prim and then picks up the KO here. So at least I'll have some switch initiative, which is like good-ish, I guess, but I've made like 0 progress in this game so far. Leftovers then. Okay. Yeah, and I lost my biggest threat against this Pokemon, which is not a great situation to be in. I think I might just go Tesseract here. I kind of need to be able to put some damage on stuff. But it looks like the game plan was just like kind of all out aggressive. I'm gonna try to sub here. Let's see if I can get this. I think there's a world actually where this Corviknight is able to wall me, but he might not know that. So we'll see if I can get a sub up, and if he U-turns, then I can keep it up. That would be honestly best case scenario. He does have body press. Damn. Okay. Then in that case, I'm not really doing a whole lot against this team. So I could try to go into like Latios, but I don't really want to take the damage on that Mon either. So I could try to go for like a Thunderbolt, but I don't think that's a great play either. So I think I do swap, but how am I going to deal with what he has going on here? I probably have to go into Mach. And play that from there. Does he U-turn here? If he U-turns, God, so badly. Like, I would be in such a bad position. Okay, yeah, he doesn't want the sub to go up. That makes sense. Yeah, and I think I either Thunderbolt or I Psyshock, or I Shadow Ball. I think Shadow Ball is probably the most middle play that I could do, so I'm going to try to go for that. My hope is that he goes into like Nidoqueen, and then I can try to pick that off maybe. But if he goes into the Jellicent, which is what he went into last time, yep. Then this will still do good damage to it. And I think the damage on like Shadow Ball versus Thunderbolt are fairly similar. Oh no, the Thunderbolt's stronger, that's right. I think I actually have to just stay in and attack this. Like, I'm that far behind straight off the bat that I think I have to go for plays that are really risky. Which is what I'm just going to do here. I'm just going to go Thunderbolt. I think I need to get damage on something and try to look to pick up KOs. We'll see if he recovers here again. Yeah, he just recovers. Okay, so then I guess I can try to get like free damage on this, or look for like a Spadef drop or a paralysis is probably one of my better options. But it is going to be difficult to break this Pokemon. I'll go for a Thunderbolt again, and then I think from there I might need to go into Hike and try to look to break. Dang, I've been put on the back foot so terribly at the start here. Yeah, this is just super Spadef. I don't think I'll be able to break through this Pokemon. So I guess I could go into Passimian and like knock off maybe, but that doesn't seem like it would be that great. Yeah, this team does a great job of walling actually. this is super bad. I'm gonna go for this Spadef drop. But I think I have to play more aggressive, and so like this is probably my best option. Or like potentially play for crits or something along those kind of lines. But where do I go from here? Yeah, I don't know. This is gonna be tough. Definitely gonna be tough. He's recovered every turn. Do I swap now? Does this get me anything if I do swap? Not particularly, right? Oh wait, hold up. Can I just go into Tesseract and then sub on this Pokemon? I might be able to do that. We'll see if he subs, if he recovers again. Maybe I can Sludge Bomb. Okay, perfect. Well, I'm glad I am aiming against this. Okay, so then do I sub here? The other option is I just go straight up for an attack. So I know he's banded on stuff too. What would he go into? Or is he just not gonna let me sub? Okay, I'm gonna sub. I don't think he breaks it. What does he go into? Knee. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I can try to get some damage on this, but honestly, I think this Corviknight is gonna be unbreakable for me. Like, I legit don't think that I'm gonna be able to break through this mon. I remember thinking that in prep that it was gonna be pretty tough also. But yeah. Yeah. Losing the rhythm was super bad. I don't know if I'm able to do this now. Well, let's get some damage on this at the very least. We'll see how Spidef he is. Yeah, see, I don't even 2-hit KO. So he's probably very Spidef. But if I can get some damage on this, then it definitely helps me out. I'm going to try to go Corviknight here, or not Corviknight, I'm going to try to go Passimian here. Just see if I can get some damage on this. I kind of wonder, I don't think he has a flying move. I don't know if he would have space for it. He's got Body Press, U-turn, he's got to have Roost and maybe Defog as the last option. So we're going to swap again. I'll trade some damage on Passimian, but I think I have to kind of play... I think I have to play more aggressively with Passimian. And Body Press won't do too much unless he's... Yeah, unless he's Investidor if he goes for Roost. So now's the kind of interesting question. Do I go for knockoff or do I just try to look for KOs here? I'm going to go for knockoff. Let's see if he does have the Brave Bird. He is U-turn. Okay, so I don't think that he's, I don't think he has... Oh, Defog? Probably Defog as last option? Maybe Iron Defense? I could see potentially one of those options. Although if he was Iron Defense, I kind of feel like he might have gone for it right there. See what he goes into here. But Physical Nidoqueen was a pretty good bring here. So was the Victini. Yeah. Both those banded mons have kind of broken through my team immediately. Don't know if I had the greatest of switches into them. Okay, cool. I actually think I'm just going to go for a knockoff here. I'm kind of glad that this mon is in. I potentially just lose a Pokemon to this, but we'll see. Alright, that's fine. So scouting for choice. Yep. Makes sense. But I don't mind getting rid of this item too. In this case, I think I'm actually just going to go into Dr. Isley. Because I don't want to take the U-turn damage on something else. I could honestly... No, because I think he roosts. Yeah, I think he roosts, actually. But this one, I don't think it has Brave Bird. Yeah, I don't think this has Brave Bird. So then, do I just set up spikes? Yeah, I think I set up spikes. I'm gonna set up a spike. If he has Brave Bird, then he got me, you know, like, I don't know. He played in a way that I didn't think that he had it, and he does. Damn. Alright, well. That hecka sucks. Yep. It's a good play. Okay, at least I have a spike up, I guess. I'm just gonna go into Passimian, and I think I just have to go for damage on stuff, honestly. Because this is gonna be hecka hard to win now. Like, I have a feeling I just lose this straight up. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna go Mach. So he doesn't have Brave, or he doesn't have U-turn on this then. And I can't break through the Jellicent. Yeah, I think his walls are just gonna be able to beat me here. And I made some risky plays based on some incomplete information, but that's what it is. I mean, that's what I gotta go for. Yeah, U-turn should do some good damage to me. I would go into Coco if I was him, and Coco looks very good against what I have left. Like Dazzling Gleam is super free, I think. No, you go into this one. Are you Scarf? Are you Scarf? I don't have a good switch into you, so I'm just gonna Orster. If you're Scarf, you got me. Scarf and 2 Banded mobs, plus walls that I have a hard time breaking. Yeah, Scarf on this. I mean, honestly, at the end of the day, good bring, man. Like, I don't know what to say. This is a game of just getting straight up outplayed, and not. I mean, okay, what could I have done differently? Because I'm gonna lose this game. There's no way I don't. So the question is, like, how do I try to play it differently if I were to think about from the beginning? Just like a learning sense, you know? I think leading Passimian would have put him into like a more scared situation. He might not have just gone for the Bolt Strike straight up, and I would have had U-turn momentum off the bat. So I think that was one option. Another option is that since I did leave Primarina, I could have changed to like swapped in Rotom, right? The Bolt Strike wouldn't have done as much damage, so that could have been a good option as well. Let's see, what are some other options I could have gone for? I think I could have gone for like maybe not nasty plotting immediately. On the Rotom, or gone for like a pain split on that one option, because if I'd realized that he was banded, then that would have given me the information. Yeah, that would have given me the information to go for to like swap in Dialga, just as like a free swap in kind of thing, and then that would have been a good chance for me to. Dang, that doesn't KO. That's rough. That would have given me the option of. Do I flip this? No, not banded. Yeah, so I could have pain splitted. Oh, he was life orb. Oh, dang. Okay, well, I thought for sure that was banded damage, though, the way that played out. So not a 6-0, but definitely got outplayed. Outplayed and outprepped, I think, for this one. But yeah, I think like my lead just ended up not being very good. I would imagine he goes Coco? No. Sergio. Oh right, he knows he's faster. Because he's also Scarf. But I'll just, I mean, close combat is my best option, but he can go into, oh, that makes sense. I should die. Oh no, I don't die to this. But he goes into, the Delicent, and then that will be game. Yeah, I think it's definitely the lead. Like, I was debating the Primarina lead. I just didn't think that it was going to be bad against Victini. But Banded Victini was enough to KO. So maybe the better option was to scout for that. So I could have gone into like Toaster and played out that option as a way of playing out the game. But I wasn't quite able to pull out the game plan I really wanted to do. Like, I really wanted to like get some hazards up and kind of play the game from there, and that wasn't a way that I was able to play out this game. So maybe it would have been an option for me to go for that. Like that turn where I got Leech Seed onto Corviknight, maybe Spikes was a better option right there. And then I could try to push in pressure on his team that way. But I also didn't bring enough offense, I think, to scare him into wanting to defog. I don't know. Maybe that was another option there too. But yeah, he had brought a very offensive team. I think we saw Life Orb on the Coco at the end there too. So like really offensive team, double, well, I guess not double band, right? I thought it was double band. We have Banded Teeny and then the Scarf Obstagoon with double Life Orb, and then the 2 walls that were hard for me to break. Yeah, I mean, honestly, great prep. Really well played over to Dr. Slaking. And I think, like, looking back at this game, there were some really unnecessary, what am I thinking of? Like, unnecessary risks that I took during that game that really just didn't pay out for me. So, I guess that ended up being a 4-0 rather than a 6-0. But the way that game was going, I thought for sure that we were going to lose more than that. So anyway, good game over to him. If you'd like to see some more of our content, definitely stick around, like, subscribe, and all that stuff. And I'll catch you on the next one.